And now, the general weather around Alaska.
All right, moving right into the satellite imagery. You can see clouds here kind of shifting southward from the south central interior in the Alaska range. Here's the Susitna Valley with rain today at Talkeetna, starting to spread down in toward Wasilla and Palmer. Also rain falling over the Copper River Basin. Drier conditions to the north with some clearing all the way out to the Arctic coast with a fair amount of clear skies up there along the Arctic coast noted today. Otherwise, clouds here over the Bering Sea. A weakening front here, really falling apart as you can see, bringing a little bit of light precipitation, real scattered and light all the way down to the eastern Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula. A little bit better development back here to the west. And the southeast coast, seeing a lot of showers today and cloudy skies. Another developing system down here with a low pressure area just to the west. And rolling that through again, you can see moisture lifting one band here coming up into the central southeast coast this afternoon. Another one developing right through here, another front there developing, and the clouds across southern Alaska. And for tonight, rain with this developing front will push in along the central and south coast of the Panhandle. Showers will diminish for the North Gulf Coast and also continue here along the Alaska Range. Should become lighter in the Copper River Basin ending after midnight there, dry into Prince William Sound. The Kenai Peninsula, some showers over the western Alaska Range. Otherwise, light winds, dry conditions here for much of interior Alaska, all the way down into Bristol Bay, Kodiak Island. Still a chance of some moisture there for the Pribilofs on down to the Alaska Peninsula with the remnants of that system, maybe some light snow flurries or snow showers through St. Lawrence Island to the Bering Strait, and that's about it. This stronger system here pushing some rain into the central Aleutians, but wind's not much of a factor with that at all, with rain extending all the way out to Shemya and Attu toward the main low center. Then for tomorrow, that low center tracks due east there to Kiska Island, and the front keeping it wet for Adak and Atka. Dry conditions for the eastern Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula. Afternoon shower possible for Kodiak Island. Scattered showers over the mountainous terrain again, mostly in the afternoon into early evening here across southern Alaska, but should be drier over the Copper River Basin tomorrow. Dry in the central interior all the way up to the Arctic coast with light winds under high pressure up there. Rain periods of for the southeast coast from Dixon Entrance all the way up to Yakutat, and even a chance of some moisture could sneak into Cordova. And for Friday, low pressure here and a front keeps it wet over the southeast coast. Periods of rain there with sunshine. South central Alaska, Susitna Valley, Copper River Basin, some afternoon showers over the eastern interior. And also here over the Kuskokwim Valley, but nothing that widespread or significant. Mostly sunny skies here, northern Cook Inlet, right on up to the Arctic coast. This system edging eastward brings wet weather into the eastern Aleutians, keeps it wet over the Alaska Peninsula. And gusty southeast winds with this, probably small craft advisory level winds with that front, 25 to 30 knots up to the Pribilof Islands. And rain and snow showers out over the western Aleutians. Looking at the first day of the weekend, that front really washes out here as the low center holds back over the northwest Bering Sea, but it should hold together enough for cloudy skies and a chance of some light rain for the Pribilofs, maybe a few showers lingering over the Alaska Peninsula. Next system down here to the south, pushing rain almost up to Nikolsky, give or take there, whether it makes it by the late afternoon or not. Otherwise, not too bad. Light winds for the Aleutians. And showers here, especially in the afternoon hours over the mountainous terrain of the interior areas. A little more widespread now from the eastern Alaska Range and northern Copper River Basin up into the 40-mile country there to about Eagle. This front hung up along the southeast coast, makes for a wet start to the weekend for the entire Panhandle, but dry weather, fair amount of sunshine here in northern Bering Sea, all the way up to the Arctic coast. And for the lows tonight, anywhere from 0 to 15 for the North Slope Arctic coastal areas, 20s and 30s south of the mountains, and in the 30s for southern Alaska. Kodiak Island, 30s for the Aleutians, upper 20s in the Pribilofs, and upper 30s and lower 40s for the southeast coast. Highs fourth. Excuse me. Highs for Thursday afternoon, upper 40s and lower 50s, Bristol Bay. 50s in the interior, 30s in the Brooks Range, teens on the Arctic coast, and right around near or into the lower 50s for the Panhandle. Lows again, 0 to 15 above here for the Brooks Range of the Arctic coast. 30s here for the southern interior. Upper 20s to lower 30s for the central part of the state. And in the 40s for the panhandle. And then the highs for Friday afternoon. Mid to upper 50s, trying to push 60 there around the Fairbanks area. Otherwise, upper 20s to upper 30s for the Brooks Range. Anywhere from 18 to 22 for the Arctic coast. 50s for Bristol Bay, upper 40s for Kodiak, and in the 50s for south central Alaska.